No. What is up, my dude? Welcome all the sluts, whores, cum dumpsters, and bitches. This is home. How are we all doing tonight, boys? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What's up, guys? I swear every week I slouch worse and worse. And I look shorter and shorter. Because usually my World Cup trophy is not above my head, but to the left of it. Let me sit up right. Let me sit up right. Well, to y'all, it's still left of it. To me, it's to the right. But hi, guys. How are we doing this fine eve? This fine summer's eve. We're playing some RL tonight. But we're not gonna be playing it for long. I'm tired. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. It's gonna be another short stream today. Unfortunately, I know y'all love spending time with me. But sometimes time gotta be spent in the bed. And I am tired. I am exhausted. I had such an eventful day. I was learning. It was fun. It was nice. It was busy. And that's really all I gotta say. You know what I mean? What if I play Counter-Strike instead? No, I'm not really feeling Counter-Strike tonight. Crayons, my goat! How you doing today, my boy? Sorry I missed your stream. What did we play today? Was it Resident Evil? Was it Resident Evil? I'm doing good, and yeah, okay, but dang it, bro, I like watching your Resident Evil. Sorry, man. I got an emergency call for detailing. Oh my god, I'll watch the VOD. Wait, do you have VODs uploaded? I hope you do. Some dude. Honestly, the company has been popping off. Dang, bro. I really am kind of annoyed that I missed your stream. But, yeah, whatever. Some dude called me today saying he needed an emergency detail. Well, I wouldn't say it was an emergency. He wanted to get his wife's car detailed for Mother's Day. And so I was all like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. So I got my bread. And I'm stacking it. I'm stacking it tall. Honestly, it's been such a good week for the company. But one thing I did find out today, Crayons, we're cheap. Do you remember... Well, have you ever seen War Dogs? Yeah. Do you remember the scene where where they're in the meeting room with like the government officials, and they figure out that they undercut everybody so much money, and they lost so much money. Yeah, that's literally how I felt today. But honestly, shout out to the dude. Genuinely best customer I've ever had because he was so real. And because he owns his own business, he gave me some like really insightful information, and just like gave me some of the best advice that I could have ever had or ever gotten. But basically here's the story. Here's the story. So he calls me at around 2-ish, and he's like, hey, I got your number from your brother. I was looking to see how much it costs to detail the inside of an Explorer. And I'm like, okay, that's a pretty large vehicle. He just wants the basic pack. We have three packages. We have the basic, the premium, and the deluxe. And he was like, well, I just want the inside. I want the interior done. How much are you gonna cost me? How much is that gonna cost me? And I'm like, inside's not gonna take super long, especially if you just do the basic. And I ask him, I'm like, how dirty would you say your vehicle is? And he's like, it's not that dirty. And so I was like, all right, bet. So it's gonna cost you like $45. And so I get there, and my watch died, by the way. So I had no idea how long I was taking. I just know I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my work. You can ask my dad. He kind of doesn't like it because I want the job done good, so that way, you know, I can be happy with myself. Because if I do a half-assed job, I will not be satisfied. And I feel like I'm not giving the people what they're paying me for, you know? So I tell them, I'm like, this is how much it is, this is how long it's gonna take. If you're cool with that, I can literally get you in at 4. And he's all like, all right, bet, that's perfect. So I do it, I get there, and I'm on the driver's side, and I only need the passenger side left. And I tell him, I'm like, hey, after, like, I'm literally almost done. And he's like, all right, that's cool. I can write you a check if that's cool. And I'm like, yeah, 100%. So he brings out the checkbook. I finish with the driver's side. I'm moving over to the passenger side, and he's like, all right, how much do I owe you? And I'm like, oh, I thought we like agreed. Like, I didn't say this, but in my head I was like, oh, I thought we agreed to like 40, 45. So I tell him, I'm like, we agreed to 45, right? And bro looks me in the eyes. Bro looks at me in the eyes, into my fucking soul, and he's like, I'm not paying you $45. And my heart kind of drops, and I'm like, okay. I don't say anything. I'm literally just like kind of dumbfounded. So I just kind of stand there. And then he's like, you did a great job. I'm not gonna pay you $45. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, we could do 50. Bro dead ass looked at me like that. He's like, I'm gonna pay you $75. Because the work is too amazing for you to just charge me $40. And I'm like, oh, that's really generous. And he tells me, he's like, you do a great job. To be charging $45 for this is insane. And he's telling me, he's like, we literally had like a full-blown conversation for like an hour. Because I finished the car at like 7. Like 6:45, 7. And I got there at around 4:45. 4:45, 5. Maybe a little earlier. I think I got there at like 4:30. I think I got there at like 4:30. And I finished around like 6:45, 7. Like around there. And he literally just like puts everything into perspective for me. And he's like, all right, let's put this into account. You drove all the way from your town. The guy lived in a rural area. You drove all the way from your town to see me. He was like, that's a 25-minute drive. You got to pay for gas. You're being a convenient to all your customers. You're a mobile detailer. You go to them. You do great work. You're quick to answer phone calls. Like, and he told me he was like, you can't sell yourself short. You're doing amazing work. If this is just your package deal, or if this is just your basic package deal, I wonder what your other packages look like. And this is the part that kind of sucked. Because he looks at me dead into my eyeballs again. Dead into my eyeballs. Looking into my soul. And he's like, for the work you did on this car, I would have paid you $100. If you would have called me, or if I would have called you, and you said, oh, Ford Explorer, basic package, $100, I would have said, all right. He said, bet, get here. If I would have known this was your work, I would have paid you $100. No questions asked. So I was like, okay. And he's like, you gotta think of the stuff you're doing. And then he's like, think about your time. And he was like, because on the phone, you said this was gonna take you 45 minutes to an hour. You've been here for almost 3 hours, and the car looks stunning. It looks brand new. I know people who would have gotten it done in 45 minutes. It wouldn't have looked good. And it was like genuinely like the biggest compliment ever. He's like, you can tell you truly care about this. Like, you truly care about your work and what you've been telling me about how you care about your customers. You can make so much more than what you're offering. And he was 100% right. And I literally just felt like that scene from War Dogs. Because yesterday we did 2 cars for $260. And they both got our best package deal. And I told him that. And he's all like, nah. He looks at me in the eyes and he's like, you're cheap. And he's like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, getting clients is important. Like, undercutting your opponents, that's important. Getting clients is important. I get that. But you cannot sell yourself short and waste your own time. Because he's like, if I would have paid $40 for this, he's like, that's not even a full tank of gas for your truck. And I was all like, yeah. He was like, you would have came out here for $40, wasted your time for the amazing work that you did, and then you wouldn't have even been able to fill up your truck. And I was like, yeah. He's like, and then he tells me, he's like, I'm gonna be so honest with you, because I respect your work, because you seem like a good dude. I went to other detailers first. I was not first option. Hell, I wasn't even in the ballpark, is what he told me. But there's a detailing company in my town that is very successful. And he said he went to them. That he went up there and he was like, hey, I want to get the inside of my Explorer cleaned out. How much is it gonna be? And he said that he didn't tell him anything about the condition of the car. He didn't say anything about size, model, whatever. That they just looked at him and they said $175. And I was like, and he told me he would have taken it if there wasn't a 2-week wait. He said, because that guy has customers. He has a 2-week-long waiting list of people just trying to get their car detailed. And I'm just sitting there like, I'm like, I can do so much better. And that's basically what he's telling me. He's like, for the quality of work that we're doing, we're never gonna make it with the prices that we have. So I was like, you're right. And he was like, you should make your basic package $100 minimum, because that's how much I would have paid for that. And I think here's my problem, because he told me that, and I was all like, that still seems high. That's my problem. And I did not, it would be dumb of me. It would be not dumb of me to go out of that entire conversation with that guy who is very much wealthy because of his own company, and me just not like take his advice. And I told him so many times, I was like, bro, thank you for the advice. I needed that. Yeah, bro. Like, now, genuinely, now that he literally opened my eyes. He gave me a brand new perspective of it, and it's crazy for me to even offer $40 minimum. It's insane. He was like, it doesn't even have to be 100. You can start it at 100, go up from there, or you can start it at 75 or something like that and go up from there. Like, that's a fair price for you and the work that you do and the time you spend. That's a fair price. And then I went and I told my problem to, well, this isn't a problem. This is not a problem at all. I told this to Ms. Girl. And Ms. Girl genuinely had like the best advice too. And where she was just like, you have to realize there's gonna be people who aren't gonna like that price. And guess what? Fuck them. Because there's gonna be even more people who are just gonna be like, alright, and pay you. She was like, you don't even have to be expensive. You just have to find the people who love your work and who are willing to fork up the cash. Because the work speaks for itself and justifies the price. That's what she told me, and I was like, you're so right. So I need to talk with my business partner, and we need to get prices like ASAP. Like ASAP. ASAP Rocky. Because don't get me wrong, we made good money this week. And this was just 1 week. 1 week in. We made good money. But we could have made at least $200 more than what we did. And that's a lot, considering we only washed 3 cars. But the cars came out great, amazing, beautiful. And I'm happy. And honestly, I got more than just money on this detail. I got insight. I got another client, and he told me that he was literally gonna put me on game, bro. He said I'm 100% gonna like recommend you to everybody. But before he does that, before we get more clientele, I have to figure out these prices. Especially for these larger vehicles. Especially for these larger vehicles, man. Genuinely, I'm kind of dumb. I'm glad he's the guy that he is. To like make me feel dumb, you know? But it's freaking worth it, man. It's freaking worth it. I'm telling you, there was so much that I learned today. Because I've never owned a business. I've never had to what's it called? I've never had to make the money decisions. And honestly, oh my gosh. The craziest thing is that like after I left, that, the first thing I thought about was this one time. Where me and my dad had just started his company. And we were starting out by getting contracted by this one guy that that I don't remember. I think he said that he knew my dad from another job that he hired him from. And we were getting like contracted out by him. And it was really good for my dad's business to start out like that. But my dad, like, he had to go for a trip, and literally everything that the guy told me is what my dad's friend told him back whenever he first started his business. And I was like, bro, I've literally had this conversation before. And it's kind of dumb that I forgot about it. You know? I missed the fucking boost. That's fine. I can't recover? Hello? Oh. I gotta say goodnight to Miss Girl. I got 3 boosts and a dream, chat. I got 3 boosts and a dream. I don't even have any boosts anymore. I used it all. What the freak? Word. Ah! Chat, I saw it. He's got time to do something with it. I need to double jump. What the freak? Oh, bro, I'm actually ass cheeks. No, that was it. That was the goal. I suck so much beauty cheeks and butthole. Chat, one's in the chat if y'all suck butthole, bruh. Hold up, totally forgot. Oh. One's in the chat if you suck feet. Nice. Nice, man. You know what I just realized, Crayons? You probably be sucking Lunye's toes, man. And that's crazy because she don't wear shoes. You're right. Forgive me. What the freak? Oh, I might just be in. Oh. Sick. Ooh. Wasn't there a scene in Expedition 33 where she's just walking barefoot on rocks and dirt? I think there is. Bro, this authenticating shit kinda ass. When's the next 2v2? You scare me sometimes, crayons. Challenges. Hold up, what are these challenges? Wait, what does it mean by challenges? Oh. Oh, bro, I forgot about this. I gotta become... bro. It's not what you do, it's what you say. But what you say is probably what you do. But it's not anything bad. I think I'm just scared of your confidence and boldness. Because you'll never catch me on any day of the week saying, I be sucking toes. You know what I mean? I guess I gotta play competitive. I do not want to play comp. I definitely do not want to play 3v3. Fuck. Hold on, let's check out the challenges, because I do want these Apex wheels. Bad hair! I love it. Yeah, all of these are competitive. I don't want to play 2's ranked. Let's just do this. How are you, Barrett? My favorite ferret. Is my camera moving? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. All right, let's go ahead and sweat a little bit. What did you do today, Barry? Ooh, that was a really bad hit. Bang! What did you do today? That's what I asked. Bang! Oh, what the freak? Ooh, I came off the wall so bad there. Go Fikarooski like a booger. Oh, dang it. That should have been cool. Good touch for my guy. What? What did I lag? Chat, did y'all see that too? Over what? I backflipped you! You freaking idiot. Golly, man. That was my freaking hat. Guess we're just not attacking that. What the freak? Right, right. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. Chat, Betta doesn't want to tell me how her day was. Holy shit, brother. Not in. What the hell is that guy doing? Holy shit, brother, is it all that is? Oh! That should have been my teammate. No way I missed that. Bro, I genuinely do not believe that I missed that ball. Not in. Guys, do we think she's working? Chat, do we think she's working on a Saturday at 11? Honestly? It's probably a good chance her phone died. You know, I was thinking the same thing too, man. There's probably like a really high chance that you just don't fuck with it no more, you know what I mean? That was a really bad flick. Bro, did he for really just take the boost when he had full boost? Ah, give me that. Okay. What? How did I not get a touch on that? Word. Word. Oh my gosh, they didn't go for that immediately. That was literally set up perfectly for an open net. Wait for his hit. Honestly, I probably should have dribbled that one out. Bang! Bang! No way! I thought I got that. Oh, whoops. I'm actually ass. I went up for that ball full confidence, dude, bro. That was actually shit. Okay, now I'm just whipping. I'm doing too much. Bro, I'm getting dribbled on by diamonds. I don't have boost. Oh yeah, that's... He didn't go! Holy cow. I'm not gonna follow that. He's crossing to nobody. On end. Yeah, I was kind of reaching for that one, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually playing like I've never played before. Alright, let's see if I can win it here. Yep. hopefully I can play good this next game. You know, I think my biggest problem is playing down to my opponents. Or, you know, I could just be a diamond now. One day I'll reach my peak again. And that's the day I'm full-time streamer. Okay, I'm actually ass. Bum, ba-da, bum, 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 bum. Bro, my car looks so sick. I love my car. I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it. Holy terrible shot. Hello. Bro, get the fuck out of my way. Crowns, are you sure you want to do that to your life, man? I feel like your life is pretty good and you shouldn't do that to yourself. You should not join the cesspools that are Rocket League. Word. Ah! And my prime, I hit that 10 times out of 10. Couldn't get there. If I can play Overwatch and Apex, then I can play RL. You know what? You're right. What? Bro. Oh, that's funny. Carlos, did you play Marvel Rivals? I feel like if you played Marvel Rivals, you could play Rocket League. Kickoff. Holy shit. Bro. Bruh. Bro doesn't even have good kickups, bro. Why am I lagging? Oh my gosh. Hello? Why am I lagging? Oh my fucking days, bruh. Bruh. I can't sell Marvel Rivals without playing with Dark. I get that. I get that. How many Apex wheels did I get? Hold the another team to 0 goals. Okay. What the fuck? Let's try. This might be my last game. Because if I can't, what's it called? I genuinely do not want to play ranked 3s. That last game is proof on why I don't want to play ranked 3s. The cherry on top was the lag, bro. But hey, it's whatever. And now I'm not even joining this game. Cool. Thank you, Rocket League. Thank you. You're amazing. Awesome and beautiful. Hope you have a blessed day. Okay, let's try to hold them to 0 goals, chat. Let's try to hold them to 0 goals. Oh my fuck. Well, it's a 2v3. What the freak? Oh, I don't love that. Oof. Almost a nice view. Almost a nice view. Almost a nice view. Dude, I genuinely wonder where Betta disappeared to. That's not it. Oof. I was there for the redirect. I just suck. Not in. Just take it to this little wall. Oh, so I did a lot with that 50 right there.
You trying to do something or what?
Oh, I should not have gone for that, but that's okay. What's up, Mitch? Appreciate the follow, my boy. I'm just picking up pads. Oh, that just might be in. Beep. I'm chilling. Thank you for asking, man. Oh. Grant, I just read your message, bro. What are you on about? Oh my gosh, bro. I hate the post. Well. That's actually so butt cheeks, bro. Because I literally went to jump off the wall in wave dash. So I had a better chance at saving that. But of course, God had a different plan for me. Fake. Oh, that's beautiful. What's your rank? I have no idea, man. Come figure it out with me. That's like not me not even joking, bro. I genuinely don't know what rank I am. I think this is Diamond 3. And it's actually the worst place ever imaginable. It's crazy that I was here at one point in my life. That's a pinch and a half. I really. Oh my fucking wonder flick! Holy cow! That touch was insane. Let's steal that beast. Sorry, teammate. Double? Oh, shit. I don't know if my teammate dove for that. Oh, that was insane right there. I can get that. Horrible clearance. I probably should have turned instead of going back to net there, but I genuinely had no idea how his hit was going to play. Oh my fuck. Oh, sick. Love cutting off rotation. Holy Pincheriskis. That guy was so slow to that ball. There's a big boom in it. Ugh! What? What? Oh well. I couldn't get the last one, chat. But that's okay. Oh no! Ugh. But yeah, I think, how long have I been for? Not that long. I'm tired as hell though. Tired as hell though. Hold on, watch this. Let me reset. Oh, never mind. Oh, yikes! Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Who is this guy? I said the person. Okay, back it up, Jeff. Alright, guys. That's gonna be it for me, boys. As always, thank you guys. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. If y'all did enjoy it, make sure I head over to. What is wrong with me? Make sure I head on over to youtube.com/I'm Eric2. Hit that subscribe button. Ring that little bell. It'd be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, all you beautiful people, y'all stay safe. Drink water. See ya.